Hello, folks. This is Kevin from Good Day, Good Prayers. Codger, if you will. Uh, Today we're going to talk about future world. We're going to quit talking about the three-dimensional lifestyle that we've been living for all of these centuries. The things that we were forced into doing by the slave masters who controlled Earth. They decided what you were going to believe in. They educated you in those things and gave you expectations that really were going to kill you eventually, because of the fact that everybody was expected to have 2.4 children. Everybody was expected to live in a 3-bedroom home that had 2 bathrooms, and everybody was expected to work this job or that job or the other job based upon what your training was and based upon how much money you needed to take care of a family. Well, the fact is you needed a lot of money to take care of the family. They made sure of that. That's because of taxes. That's because of insurance. That's because of all of the upkeep and the different things that you had to do. If you had a home in a certain neighborhood, well, you had to keep it up. It had to look as nice as all of the neighbor homes, or else you got a fine. If you didn't take care of your yard, well, you got a fine. And all of these things were things that were designed to keep you inside of the matrix. Now we're getting ready for future world. What does future world offer us? Instead of a 3-dimensional life, you're going to have a 5-dimensional life. Everything that you are going to be doing in the future, you're going to discover that you don't have to do the things that you did in a 3-dimensional world. For example, you're not necessarily going to have to work. It's not necessary that everybody goes to a 7 to 3, 8 to 4, 9 to 5 job every day and create certain things for other people to buy, because we're going to discover that we just simply don't have to have those things. We're going to be able to live in, as Gene Decode said, we're going to be able to live in a George Jetson type of lifestyle. And it's not going to be necessary that people create that for you. You're going to be able to create that for yourself. And everything that people think has to be massively produced for the population, we're going to find that that was nothing but a lie. With replicators and things of that nature, you'll be able to do these things yourself. With the new medical system, you will be able to be in tip-top health most, if not all, of the time. And you will be able to drive the type of vehicle that you want to drive. You'll be able to live in the home space that you want to live in, whether it is an elevated place or whether it's on the ground. That will be up to you. When you drive your car out of the garage, well, you're going to be able to go wherever you want, but you won't have to keep it on the ground. You may find that flying to where you need to go is going to be the best idea, especially if you want to stay there for a period of time. And you will be able to do all the things that you want to do, go all the places that you want to go. Some people out there are going to do nothing but traveling. That's all they're going to do. They're never going to work again. They're going to come up with ideas, and they're going to put those ideas into their replicators, and they're going to create whatever it is they want to create. The precursor to the replicators, of course, are the 3D printers that we see today. The only difference between that and a replicator is that you can put anything into the replicator and it will create it. whether it is a food type of item or whether it is a useful type of item. And you might be the only person on the face of the earth that has that item because you may have been the only one that thought of creating it. And so other people are going to see that, and maybe you give them the design so that they can create it themselves. But you're not going to have to go ahead and create hundreds of them and sell them. Now, some people will still do that. Some people are still going to be selling antiques, and some people are going to be doing other kinds of things of that nature. But you're going to find that there are some people that progress far, far above where everyone else is. And they will be in their flying car. They will go from Columbus, Ohio to Chicago, Illinois in a few hours. Other people will get into the tunnels below ground and they will move from, say, Baltimore, Maryland, or Boston, and they'll be in Los Angeles or San Francisco in 45 to 50 minutes. And that's the way that the world is going to be. All of the things that you thought were impossible are going to be the possible. In fact, they're going to be the natural, the norm. A lot of people have said that within 10 or 20 years, you'll be able to do every day what you want to do and not what you have to do. There will no longer be a need for you to say, okay, I have to do this. If I don't do it, then I don't eat this week. You're going to be able to do what you want, when you want to do it, and how you want to do it. And you will be able to have what you want. You'll be able to have what you need. And everything is going to wind up being that everybody in this world is where they want to be and not where they have to be. That's the beauty of future world. It's also the beauty of the idea that the Alliance is bringing all of these things together, all of the things that were impossible for you, all of the things that the deep state kept away from you are now going to be the things that you will be able to do, because the Alliance makes sure that you can do what you want to do when you want to do it. This is going to be a world that is ultimately going to be controlled by good and not evil. And evil is going to be a thing of the past. Anyone who is evil will have to be transferred to somewhere other than here. And that's what will happen. This is Kevin from Good Day, Good Prayers. I'm the old codger that talks about all kinds of fun things, and I want you to have a good day.